named Jones, and this is the story how I got shot. Back in 1992 on Portland Street, which is now Malcolm X Ave in Washington, D.C. Southeast, I was at my stepfather's house, and we was, selling weed out the crib. So one day we there, two young dudes show up. My stepfather take him in the back of the crib. They, taking care of business. My stepbrother noticed two dudes with black hoodies keep walking in front of the crib. So it's the middle of May. I'm looking like, why these niggas got black hoodies on? And why they keep walking in front of the crib? So I go to the kitchen, I get the strap. I come back, I'm looking out the window. One of the guys with the hoods come to the porch. Before he can get to the front door, my stepfather opens the door and is like, what's up, cuz? He like, do Charles live here? My stepfather's like, no, don't know Charles live here. So he goes to turns back around, pull out a Tech 9. So I'm looking out the window, I'm like, oh shit, this is a motherfucking robbery and shit. So my stepfather come past me. My stepbrother, who was there, he come past me because I'm in the living room. And then the way the crib was built, you had to walk into like a little hallway, then turn into the living room. So I'm behind the wall right here. So as soon as my stepbrother come out, I stepped to put the gun there. He ain't there. He went back to shut the door. So I come back behind the wall. Now, unbeknown to us, the first two who came in is also with the two who outside and the one who is at the door. So dude walks in the room. I come from behind the wall, put the gun to his head before I can pull the trigger or anything, his whole body just go limp and he collapsed. I go grab the Tech 9. I hear bang! I said, God damn, somebody just got shot in this joint. I look down at the Tech 9, I see dude pulling the trigger, but I don't see nothing coming out. And I look over my shoulder, and the guy standing right next to me, one of the young ones who came in the beginning, he's standing there with a 7-shot 9mm Beretta. Let the whole clip loose. So I'm getting hit. I don't feel the pain, but I feel pressure. Hard like somebody hit me with a hammer. And I can't move. Then I hear the gun go click. So I think if I fall, they're gonna stand over top of me, reload. So I start running through the crib. I run through the crib, run through the living room, through the dining room, through the kitchen, out the back door, through the yard, ran into the garage and collapsed. Had to be about maybe, I'd say 30-yard run. So I'm in the garage and now, boom, I collapse against the wall, slide down. I'm between the car and the wall of the garage. So now I'm looking at my wounds and I'm like, damn, I took one in the wrist. I feel that I got shot down my midsection. I'm looking at the blood's not black, so I know that my liver's not punctured. And I'm breathing, so I know my lungs not punctured. I know since I'm shot in the stomach that I got a chance to survive because they didn't get me to the hospital, I'll bleed out before anything. So as I'm sitting in there looking at my wounds, now the pain's starting to kick in. I see the garage door open up. I see the Tech 9, I'm thinking, damn, these niggas coming back to finish me. But it's my stepbrother with the Tech 9 because he had gotten to a shootout with them. And after the fire went out, they grabbed their boy and ran out the house. So he come next to me. He like, everything gonna be all right. Ambulance is on its way. So next thing you know, the ambulance show up. And I'm sitting there when they come, I said, look, I'm over 21, I ain't allergic to shit. Can I get a pain shot? They said, we can't get you a pain shot till we get you to the hospital. I said, all right, where we going? Greater Southeast, because Greater Southeast was like 3 minutes right from where I was living at. He was like, no, they don't have a trauma unit. We got to take you to DC General. I'm like, how long is that? He's like 7 minutes. I'm like, all right, so they cut all my clothes off me. At this time, I'm playing semi-pro football, so I'm about 325 pounds. So they're like, man, you kind of big. We can't get the stretcher in here. You think you can stand up? So I stand up and then start walking to the ambulance. They grab me. I'm like, oh, look, I'm trying to get to the hospital. You know what I mean? So I get in the back of the ambulance. I hear everybody, I hear my family. I can't see nobody because now the pain's so intense that my eyes are just closed. And I'm just trying to, hold on. So I hear my stepfather like, you gonna be all right, Rahim? You gonna be all right? And I went to throw the fist up, but the pain was so great that all I got was the thumb. So I threw the thumbs up. I get we in the ambulance, they shut the door. I feel the whole ride. We go down Malcolm X Ave, we go straight down there, get on 395, zoom around, get off of the Pennsylvania Avenue Bridge, pulling the DC General. They pulled me in. So they pulled me in the emergency room. I said, Doc, look, I'm allergic to shit. I'm over 21. Can I get a pain shot? They was like, no, we can't give you nothing till we get X-rays. And the whole time I'm hearing count 13 because they're counting the entry and the exit rooms. I got shot 7 times, but I got 13 holes in me. So by this time I pass out. I wake up. I'm in intensive care. I was in intensive care for like 2 months, and then I was in a regular room for like a month and a half. I left the hospital with well, they operated on me for 8 hours straight. They took out a foot of my long and a foot of my short intestines. When I left the hospital, I left with a colostomy bag, and I left with a catheter. I had the catheter for 3 months, then I had the colostomy bag for, 6 months. So that's the story on how I got shot, and I'll be back with another tale of great adventures in Dark Vyke.